Guys, I've been posting on social media consistently for a year now, and I'm gonna show you the results that I've had in just 12 months. When I started posting on social media, I was kind of nervous, right? Like for me, I'd always been the behind the scenes guy for all the businesses that I've supported. So for me to show my face and be public, I was nervous. I showed up anyway because I knew that after 90 days of posting consistently, I'd start to see some traction. And I also knew that I had a lot of cool stuff to share with people, but I was also like pretty nervous to share. I want to show you what happened since I've been posting every single day for the past 12 months. First, I want to share my revenue numbers of where I was before I started, where I'm at about now on average. And then I also want to show you the actual results from Facebook, from YouTube, on the amount of eyeballs that I've built, the email list that I've built, and all the other assets that come with it. Because I know, like I shared, it can be stressful and scary to create content, but if you can consistently do it and you find a process and groove and system that works for you, it pays dividends. I just wish I could share that with you because it makes a massive, massive difference when it comes to nurturing your audience, like building the know, like, and trust, really just like building your brand. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. It's like, do people know who you are? Do they know, like, and trust you? Because as you want to charge more premium prices, your brand and how you present yourself online needs to reflect that. So before we get into today's episode, if you could smash that subscribe button, that would be awesome. I create weekly content just like this that's designed to help and inspire new coaches to grow and scale their online coaching businesses so they can have the impact that they want to have, as well as have a business that really supports their lifestyle. Before I share my screen and kind of walk through the numbers of what happened, I want to talk just briefly about like my own revenue of what happened in this past year. So I committed on June 1st of 2023, I paid a video coach about $5,500 to work with him for 3 months. And he was going to coach me on what type of content to create, how to create that content, how to edit that content. He was really going to help me create a system of how to create content consistently, because I'm a very systems driven person. I like when I have a task and I can just do the task. So I paid this guy $5,500 to help me create a strategy, create a plan. Oh boy, did it work. When I first put my money down, automatically I started creating content like so fast. What helped the most was actually investing $5,500 of my money towards this skill set. I understood that this was a skill set that needed to be exercised and progressed, and just like learning how to lift, like learning how to do a back squat, learning how to do a snatch, all those things, like it's a skill. I went in with that mindset, and because I invested, I just went boom, ham with it. Okay. So revenue numbers. When I started, I was making around $10,000 a month. Okay. So I was doing some contract work. I was freelancing. I was still in the marketing space, but I was doing around 10K a month. And, you know, I was pretty proud of myself. I was like, man, I'm doing good. I'm doing 10K a month. On some months I'm doing 15. Things are good. But the problem was that I didn't have a really steady flow of leads. And my audience knew I had skills, but they didn't really know what I knew, right? Because I wasn't sharing what I knew. I wasn't sharing the skills. I wasn't sharing the resources. So they didn't really know much about me. When I started creating content, they started to understand me. I started getting more inbound applications. I started getting people DMing me, texting me, dude, we have to work together. I don't know what you do. I have to work with you. And I started being able to pitch much bigger pricing points than I ever had. In the past, when I was doing paid advertising for people, I might have charged $1,000 a month. But after creating content for about 90 days, and people started coming to me, I started doing like more consulting and coaching for closer to $2,000 a month without doing implementation work. So I was able to charge double. And if you're watching this and you're a fitness coach or a nutrition coach, those prices might not reflect exactly what you're experiencing, but knowing that I felt confident in being able to charge more, like double my rate essentially, and do half the amount of work, that felt really cool. And I was able to do that because I was creating content and providing so much value to the marketplace that people wanted to work with me. That's where I was when I started. I was at 10 to 15K. And now today, I just had my best month ever from my new offer, which is a bigger offer that now has about 40 or so clients in there. But I just passed the 60K mark. So I was able to go from 15K, 10 to 15K to $60,000. And that was over a year period. And I did that really primarily through organic. I am launching ads now, but the majority of those clients, the 40 or so clients, they came primarily from my organic social media. I did do some outbound messaging. There's more videos I have on my account for that. I was getting really good results from the outbound messaging because my content was so on point and I'm very genuine. I'm authentic. I share vulnerably and tell you like my numbers, all that stuff. Like I just don't hide anything back. And honestly, my business is just getting started. Like I will hit 100K a month here in probably 3 to 4 months, like no doubt. Okay. But organic content, massive piece to that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen now and walk you through the actual numbers of what happened. It's crazy, okay? So let's dive in. All right, so I'm here on Instagram and you know what? Let's refresh this. I got 5,999 followers. Let's see if I got that 6,000. Nope, I didn't get it yet. But you know what? Probably by the end of this video, I will pass the 6,000 followers mark. But we'll see, man, we'll see. So as you can see, even my account has gotten much more professionalized. I wonder when I took this photo. May 16th. So this was right before I started. And if I was to scroll back, it could probably be a while. I might do it. It's going to be like, 300 posts or so. It was this photo right here was announcing, this was July 5th. So this is when I announced that, here's what I did in June. Started dating my girlfriend. It's great. Started like doing some business acquisition stuff and fun stuff like that. But then I also started investing in my own content production. So it's coming soon. So this was in July. In June, I had started creating content. And this was my first video, man. It was talking a lot about systems and all this cool stuff. And it got 44 likes. And then what I had done though was I had started recording lots of these videos here, and you'll kind of see there's a ton up here that are all just like me in the same spot. Man, I sat down for like an afternoon and I just sat down and just like wrote out so many ideas in one day. I probably wrote down like 20 or 30 ideas. And then the next week I'd come down and I would like kind of briefly outline what I was going to talk about and just go boom, push and just go. And you can see like when I started, I had a lot, like some of these things really took off. Some of them didn't. Some of them were like, low, but like, holy cow, like 4,456 likes, 500 likes, 200, 160, 200, 260. It just like, I was just learning. 462, like I was just learning, but like, and I'm still honestly learning. 260, 85. So all that stuff is super cool. 108. But like ultimately I knew that I just needed to create content regularly. And as I got better, I would start to really assess and like learn what was working, because also like sometimes viral content isn't the best content to like build a business off of. But I knew that it was a process and I just kept posting. And some of these, I think this one did really well. Yeah, 1,800 likes. And not all of them did. Like some of them got 10, 20 likes, and that's still the case for some of the stuff I create, right? 800. Me and Claire always do well, but I just stayed super consistent with it. And here are the results from Facebook's side of what happened over that time period. Look at this. My Instagram reach over a year was 529,139 people. And in one day, it was like one day almost hit 100K. It's crazy. 84,000 people reached, right? But like over time, like that's a lot of eyeballs. That's how many people, this is reach, not impression. Reach means unique eyeballs. That's how many people have seen my face. That's how many people have seen my face. That's not impressions. Impressions would be like probably much more than that. So there's that there. And then Facebook has another 70,000. Honestly, the Facebook page, like you'll see in a second, like for some reason they're all in Kenya. I don't really care about these numbers because that's not my main platform. This is though. So I had almost 530,000 people, eyeballs I was in front of in a year. Massive. Instagram profile visits. This is like someone clicking a link to your website, right? They come to your profile page and then decide, do I want to message this person? Do I want to click on their website? Do I want to opt in? Do I want to apply? But that's 34,000 people that clicked my account to see what does this guy do, right? That's a lot for a small business. That's a lot, right? New followers. I grew really fast here. What was that? Tuesday? 90 new followers? No, almost 500 followers in one day. That was pretty crazy. That was a collaboration post I did with somebody. But regardless, over an entire year period, that's 3,292 people. And a part of my strategy is any of these new followers that come through that is an ideal client, I reach out to, right? To me, a follower is equal to a lead, right? If I get 3,292 followers, that's 3,292 people that could be a lead for one of my offers. That's awesome. That's awesome. Right? Like, I'm so happy with this. And I know that it's just going to keep getting better. Like, even this one, like I said, I did a collaboration and it jumped up. This is another collaboration. So I'm going to keep doing these collaborations because they help me grow. And as they grow, I reach out to new followers, have a conversation, push to a call, signing clients. Woo! Right? Like, it's like a big strategy. A part of the Instagram strategy is how can I drive more people to my profile? And of those new profile views, can I get about 10%, which is really close to this, to follow me? If 10% follow me, I have 10% of those people are leads. Again, the followers are leads. So now I reach out to them, see if they want any help or need any help. Boom, right? Paid reach. This is from paid ads. That's another almost 400,000, right? Or sorry, that's impressions. Another 150,000. But just look at this, right? I want you to acknowledge this. This is 530,000. This is not paid. This is free. Down here, 150,000. I paid $8,000, almost $8,500 for that amount of reach. Okay, so if I was to do math, if I had the same calculation, let's say it's $8,500 got me 150,000 impressions. If I multiply that by 3.5, it would have cost me, look at this, okay? Look at this number. It would have cost me almost $30,000. It would have cost me almost $30,000 to get the same amount of reach that I got from organic, which is free minus like the editing and the time that goes into creating the content. So I could pay $30,000 or I could post every single day on social media. You choose. You could do both and you're gonna do even better, but massive reach, okay? And then two, like you can see, I'm always curious is like, are these good quality people? And for me, yeah, they are. Again, like, I don't know what's up with like Facebook and Kenya, but Kenya is like where everyone's located. It's like, I don't really care about Facebook's stuff, honestly, but this is all accurate. Like, this is where I lived. This is where I live now. Cool. I've got some clients here. This is where I'm from. I went to college or grad school here. So all that like tracks really well. Most of the people here are in US and Canada. Beautiful. India, sometimes viral reels go there, whatever. But overall, like those are definitely ideal clients. And even the age demographic of 25 to 34, those all support my ideal clients. So now when I'm building ads and stuff, I can just retarget people who have engaged in my Instagram account. So that's Instagram. And all I do is copy and paste the same thing onto YouTube Shorts, right? And I've had an additional 108,000 people view my YouTube stuff. That's great. That's a 1.2 thousand hours watched of my face. And I've gained, I mean, I just started this stuff, right? So I've got 309 subscribers, but I just started this posting in January, like you can see here. Before this, these were like exercise videos and stuff in the past. So I don't really attribute any of that to that, but super cool to see that just by me reposting some of the stuff that I'm already doing on Instagram, I'm able to get another 108,000 views. So 108,000 here. I'm going to come back to this over here. 530,000 here. Another 150,000 in paid ads. Like that's how many times people have seen my face. And it really becomes like this game or like law of like impressions, right? Because it requires someone to see your face so many times before they even hear you or understand what you have to say the first time. So if I can keep that high and keep sharing the same message consistently on social media day in, day out for a long period of time, your brand will grow. Your brand will grow. You'll build the know, like, and trust in your market, and you'll be able to charge higher prices, and it's going to be a lot easier for you to get responses in the DMs and sign more clients. So before I close this video out, let's see if I pass the 6,000 and we can all celebrate together. 6,000! did it. Okay. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. If you guys want to subscribe for more content like this, please do. Yes, this is so much fun, and I'm very grateful that you guys spent the time and watched this. So if you got any questions, hit me up. I'll have a link below to a longer form training that this is the same one that's here, that goes over exactly how I help my clients get 10 clients in 30 days. So if you want that, go ahead and click the link below. And if not, I will see you guys next time. Peace.